Good evening, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kirker bringing you Mid-Illini Conference baseball action tonight as the Metamora Redbirds play host to the Pekin Dragons. Metamora comes in at 6-9. Pekin comes in at 4-10. On the mound today for the Redbirds is Clayton Cowley. Pitched. This is our first time that we've gotten to see him pitch, but he's pitched pretty well for the Redbirds this year. Metamora playing much better baseball so far last couple of weeks. So, and that's what you want. You want your team to get a little bit better each and every week as we get ready for the first pitch. Leading off for Pekin is the center fielder Nolan Schaefer, and I don't have the scorecard, so I'm going to have to kind of wing it a little bit for Pekin as the lights come on here at Al Mulberry Field. Yeah. And that's up and out of play down the left field line. Ball a little up, 2-1. 1-2, my bad. Nice, struck him out. Nice pitch by Cowley for the first out of the inning. Brings up the shortstop Carter Bowling. Nice pitch. That was a ball outside though, but it looked pretty good. Now that makes it 1-1. That first pitch was a strike. Hard to tell from out here. We have to kind of feel our way through. Ball a little low. Makes it 2-1. Ball up a little bit. 3-1. Nice pitch. Even it up at 2-2. Nice play by Gavin O'Loughlin. Brings up Kieran Bolin, the first baseman for the Dragons. Oh, a base hit center field. Scribner gets the ball in quickly. That's a nice hit for Bolin. Next up for the Dragons, the third baseman, Layden Bell. Two down here in the inning. Safe at first. want to keep him close, give Petrie a chance. Petrie's been very good at throwing runners. I believe it is. Well, that gets by Petrie. Got all the way to third base. And he'll be safe first, and the run scores. Brings up 51, Steve Anthony, second baseman. Well, that ball gets by the first baseman. Good job by the left fielder to come up and back up third base. That ball got by the third baseman, and they've got another runner on third base. Good play by the left fielder for the flyout. For the Dragons, one run on 2 hits, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first. Pekin on top, 1-0. Leading off for the Redbirds, Grebner, followed by Drew Ludicky. A.J. Stone bats third, plays first. Pitcher for Pekin is number 11, Luke Goss. Goss finishes up his warm-up pitches as it gets even windier. This has been the windiest spring I can remember. side. And Grebner will get a walk. Brings up Drew Ludicky. Pretty good swing. Not sure where it got him, but definitely got him. That's where he wear a batting helmet. He's still down. Hope he's not hurt. So Ludicky will take his base. A.J. Stone will be the batter. 2 on, nobody out. Yeah. I think that's Jackson Tyra that came in, I believe. A.J. Stone will be the hitter for the Redbirds. Well, yeah, kind of. Kind of a jab at it. They're bringing that first baseman in. He just comes charging in. I think it let him swing away now. That's a pretty good bump by Stone. They knew it was coming. He still got the guys over to second and third. Brings in Tyler Mason, Redbird shortstop. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Need a big hit from the senior. Runner stayed at third. Brings up Stephen Petrie, Redbird catcher. 2 on, 2 out. In there for a strike. Pretty good cut. Good swing. Falls it straight back. Makes it 0-2 sophomore catcher. Nice blocked. Pretty good eye by Petrie. 1-2 the count. Ball outside, 2-2. Petrie's going to have to battle now. He's doing a good job so far. That's up and out of play. Stays alive. Nice job for the sophomore to get a base hit here and hopefully get 2 runs in. Oh, struck him out. For Metamora. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left. We go to the top of the second inning. Pekin on top. 1-0. Due up for Pekin, Knight, Booth, and Busby. Jamison Knight, the left fielder for the Dragons, fouls the first one off. A little bit outside, probably a little low. A little bit high. 2-1. For the left fielder. Brings in Logan Booth, the DH for Pekin. He hits for the pitcher, Goss. Stolen base for Knight. Good play by Petrie. First out of the inning, it brings up the right fielder for Pekin, Keegan Busby. One down. I have to look the runner back. A nice play by Petrie to block that. Outside and high. And that'll be wide of third base for a foul ball. 2-1 the count. Ooh. Looked close. 3-1 the count. Must have been a little high. And the foul ball. Full count. We could use a strikeout. And it fouls off another one. Strike three. I don't think the umpire realized that was strike three. Brings up Brock Lavin. He's the catcher for the Dragons. 2 down now in the inning. If Collie can work out of this little bit of a jam. Oh, and that's going to score a run. Makes it 2-0. Three and one the count. That'll be a walk to the number 9 hitter. Boy, you don't like to see that. Go back to the top of the order with Schaefer. He struck out back in the first. For Pekin, 1 run on 1 hit. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Redbirds trail 2-0. I don't. Leading off for Redbirds in the top of the or bottom of the 2nd. Gavin O'Loughlin, Drew Melody, and Jack Graff. People come out. Beautiful evening. Sun shining. Ball a little outside. 1-1 the count. Still recording. Walton fouls out, brings up Drew Melody. Called strike. Did you catch that? Pretty good play by the right fielder. Brings up Jack Graff. 2 down here in the inning. Yeah, leave that one. Oh, and 1 the count to Graff. Nice pitch. Ooh. Struck him out. For Metamora, no runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the top of the 3rd, Pekin on top. 2-0. Leading off for Pekin will be the shortstop, Carter Bowling. Batting second this inning will be Kieran Bolin and Layden Bell, the first 3 hitters for Pekin. Bowling grounded out to the second baseman. Bolin got a hit, scored their first run, and Bell also got a hit. He got the RBI to get them their run. Number kid is on the back. 6. What number he is? Jersey. 3. Yeah. Actually, this is Schaefer. Got a little ahead of myself. That's a pop-up. Should have room by... It brings up Carter Bowling. Nice pitch. That's a fly ball. It should be. Also a pop out to the second baseman. And brings in Kieran Bolin with 2 outs here in this second inning. Third inning, yeah. Top of 3. With pitch. Bolin singled, like we said, back in the first inning and scored. I think that's up and out of play. And it just fell harmlessly in front of the Pekin dugout. One and two the count. And it's a base hit to center field. Bolin's 2 for 2. Brings up Landon Bell. He also singled back in the first. Well, just like back in the first, 2 outs with Bolin getting a hit. And this one's fouled off out of play. Pitch outside. Well, they've been very successful stealing bases tonight, and I'm not sure why they have been. 3-1 the count. Fouled off. That'll run the count to 3-2 full count. Ooh, that's a base on ball. Brings up Steve Anthony, second baseman, 2 on. Oh, that gets by him, and both runners will move up. 2-1 the count. Three and one the count. Oh, good play by Mason. For Pekin. No runs, one hit, two men left. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Pekin's still out in front. 2-0. Leading off for the Redbirds in the bottom of the third inning will be Gage Diesel. Then back to the top with Grebner and Ludicky. I'm not sure Ludicky's still in the game, though, after he got hit. He may not be in the game. Oh, no, they replaced him with Jackson Tyra. Leading off this bottom half of the third, Gage Diesel. First pitch is outside. Need base runners. A little low and outside also. Probably more outside than low. Diesel grounds out. First out of the inning, brings up Grebner. He walked back in the first. First pitch is in there for a strike. Pitches. Ooh. 1-2 the count. One down here in the inning. 2-2 the count. Makes it a full count. Pretty close pitch there, but did a nice job. And he fouls that off to stay alive. Nice job by Grebner. Good job. Nice at bat by Grebner. We needed base runners, and he got on base. Brings up Jackson Tyra. Keegan Rentz is the new hitter for Metamora. Blown away. One and two the count on Rentz. Strikes out. Brings up A.J. Stone. He had a sacrifice back in the first. Somehow we got to get Grebs down to second base and give Stone a chance to drive him in. Job by Grebner. Two and two the count on Stone. Was that 1-2? Say they got him. For Metamora. No hits. One runner left. No runs. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Pekin still leads 2-0. Or Pekin will be Knight, Booth, and Busby, I believe. Yeah. Leading off for Pekin, Jamison Knight. He'll be followed by Booth and Busby. Pitch. Nice job by Knight. Strikes out. Brings up their DH, Logan Booth. He grounded. Actually, he tried to bunt and thrown out by Petrie. Pitch by Cowley. Cowley's pitched a nice game. We just haven't been able to muster a lot of offense yet. 1-2. One down here. A little bit wide. Full count. Ooh. Brings up Keegan Busby, the right fielder for Pekin. Made a nice catch about an inning ago. A little bit low. Followed straight back. One on, one out. Runner got down to second. Moved up 90 feet. See, they brought in a pinch runner. Did they? I can't see the number. Can you guys tell me what the number is? And Fidel's Sidless, I guess it is. Cameron Sidless comes in to run. Foul ball out of play. That's looks like that's off the fence. That ball was crushed. Brings up Brock Lavin. One down, man on third. Offered. Yeah. Yeah, they did. The third baseman didn't get back to third base. He's got to get back to third base. Take a walk. It's 2 walks for him. Goes to the top of the order with Nolan Schaefer. 0 for 2. One down here in the inning. Pretty good play by Metamora there. It didn't catch anybody, but execution was pretty solid. 1-1 the count to the hitter, Schaefer. One and two. Fouls it off, stays alive. Ooh, that's a good job by Mason. Two down in the inning brings up Carter Bowling, the shortstop. He's also 0 for 2. Got a battle here. Got one run in on the inning. 3 Pekin. Oh, nice play by the left fielder from Metamora. That's a good job. For Pekin, 1 run on 1 hit. 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Pick it up, 3-0. Nice catch by Gage Diesel. 2 up for Metamora. Mason, Petrie, and O'Loughlin. Brings up Tyler Mason. Metamora without a hit. Ball low. One and one the count. Oh, he missed it. And Mason's going to, and a hustle double by Mason. Brings in Stephen Petrie. 0-2. Petrie's going to have to battle now. It seems like he always starts off 0-2. Poor kid. Nice eye. Evens it up at 2-2. Umpire can't let a close pitch go against the catcher, who's got to be in front of him and protect him the rest of the game. Mason had a hold up, but that's a nice job by Petrie to fight that off and get a base hit. 2-on. Runners at the corners. Nobody out with Gavin O'Loughlin to bat. Oh, Shea Seals comes up. Oh, no. Shea Seals comes in to run for Petrie. Gavin O'Loughlin comes. He'll be the hitter. I was going to say he's one of the better hitters. Ooh, fouled off. Oh, so nobody on. Metamora tried the double steal to catch Pekin napping. It almost worked. They did get the run home, so they're on the board now, 3-1. O'Loughlin's still at the plate. Nobody on base. Brings in Drew Melody. Fouled off straight back. And fly out to the right fielder for Metamora. 1 run on 2 hits. No one left. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Pekin 3, Redbirds 1. Yeah. The new pitcher for Metamora is Ethan Cry. Cry, the big ladder. Kieran Bolin, he's 2 for 2. Ooh, just a little outside. That looked nice. All up, got to find the strike zone. Ball 3 low and outside. 3-1 the count. Ooh, strike 2. Batter kind of gave up on that a little bit. Brings up Landon Bell. He's 1 for 1. Fouled straight back. Ooh, pretty nice throw. Caught stealing. Nice throw by Petrie. Oh, he gets rid of the ball quick. 1 down in the inning. Won't count on the hitter. Just barely stays alive. Good piece of hitting, though. Landon Bell, like I said, 1 for 1. A base hit and a walk. That's up out of play. He'll take a walk. Brings up Steve Anthony. 0 for 2. 1 down in the inning. A base hit. Or gets it back in infield in a hurry. Two men on for Pekin. Brings in Jamison Knight. 1 for 2. Base hit in the first, or base hit in the second, excuse me. The ball pretty hard for. Brings up Logan Booth. 0 for 1. Scored a run back in the third inning. 2 outs. Strike. Oh and 2. Runners at second and third. One and 2 the count. Full count. Ooh. Oh, nice pitch. Struck him out. For Pekin. No runs, 1 hit. 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 Pekin. Jack Graff leads the Redbirds. He fouls one off. Nice eye. Nice job by Graff. That's a base hit. Brings up Gage Diesel. Grounded out to the shortstop back in the third. Strike. Good job. One and two the count. Good job. 2 and 2 the count. Fifth inning, down 2 runs. You got a bunt. It's small ball. I kind of like it. Coach Rule kind of had to do that with his team this year, and there's not a whole lot wrong with that. Oof. Avery Grebner comes back. He's had 2 walks. Been stranded at second. Well, he's third base the first inning. The thing about bunting is you gotta get a good stance, and you bend your knees. You never move the bat. If the bat head is lower than the bat handle, you're going to pop up every time. 2-2 the count. Nice to get a 2-out rally, try and get a couple runs here in the 5th. Next game that we'll broadcast is tomorrow night game, the softball game tomorrow night against Dunlap. That'll be a good one. That's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit. No one left. We go to the top of the 6th inning, Pekin out in front, 3-1. Keegan Busby, the leadoff hitter for the Dragons, had a triple back in the 4th inning, scored a run, hit it off the base of the wall. Hit the ball hard. Pretty good pitch. Ooh, that's been out of the... Walked. Brings up Brock Lavin. No official at bat. He's walked twice. That fouled off. Fouled off. 2-2. Well, at least the wind has died down a little bit. Still no sun. Been a little odd. Had there been sun out, it's 8:30 at night. That's a strikeout. One out in the inning. It goes back to the top of the order. Nolan Schaefer. For 3. Ooh, foul ball. Pretty close. Peachy threw down to first. That was pretty close at first. Yeah, looks like that's out of play. Two and two the count on Schaefer. And I believe that one's up and out of play. Struck him out. Nice pitch. Two down, that brings up Carter Bowling. He's also 0 for 3. Two down here in the inning. One and one the count. Ooh, nice pitch. One and two. Ooh, stayed alive. Oh, struck him out. Pekin, no runs, no hits, one man left. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Pekin out in front, 3-1. Two up for Metamora. Jackson Tyra, AJ Stone, and Tyler Mason. We can get a few runs. Be nice to get 4 runs here. Keegan Rentz came on to pinch hit back in the 4th inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. Brings up AJ Stone. He's 0 for 2. Well, 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt back in the 1st. Ooh, good pitch. Good job. Good eye. 1 down in the inning. Need some base runners. Full count. Stone. Nice job by Stone to get a walk. Brings up Tyler Mason. Call that a strike. Stephen Petrie got a base hit back in the fourth. He's 1 for 2. Ball a little low. It's in there for a strike. 2-1 the count on Petrie. That'll be a base hit for Petrie. Brings up Gavin O'Loughlin. Shea Seals comes into courtesy run for Petrie. Gavin O'Loughlin, the hitter. 2 runners on. Tying run at first. See Gavin get a hold of one, put one in the gap, get an extra base hit. All outside. Their first strike. Is that a hit? I couldn't tell. We're going to give him a hit. Bases loaded for Drew Melody. Drew's flied out twice to the right fielder. think it's getting colder. Yeah, snow flurries any minute now. Between innings, Tom put on his third Speedo. And don't think that's enough. It'd be nice if Melody could get a hold of one. There for a strike. Now's the time. Ball outside. Walk brings in a run. A little bit low. 2-1. Strike on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. Now he's going to have to battle. Need some runs. Ball outside. All right, now you got the advantage. Full count, bases loaded, runners get a head start. Something in the gap is going to at least tie it up. When he walked in a run. Brings up Jet Graff. Graff is 1 for 2. In their first strike. Uh-oh, that's going to score 2 runs. And that empties the bases. Brings up Jack Diesel, and just like that, the Redbirds have the lead, 5-3. 3-2 the count. It's a strikeout for the Redbirds. 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 man left. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Redbirds out in front, 5-3. Due up for the Dragons, Kieran Bolin, Landon Bell, and Steve Anthony. Between them, they've got 4 hits and 3 bases on balls. Big inning for the Redbirds, though. Scored 4 runs to take the lead. Kieran Bolin, boy, he's 2 for 2, 2 base hits and a walk and a run scored. Ooh, nice pitch. 0-2. Low and away. Makes it 2-2. Got to come get him right now. Oh, boy. Where the first 2 he threw were really nice pitches. Got to hit 0-2. Now he's worked it to a full count. Fouls that off. I think that's out of play. Nice job. Now they finally get Bolin out, and they do it in the 6th inning, or the 7th inning, which is important. Brings up Landon Bell, who's 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a base hit. He's been on base all night. 1 down. That's the most important out here in the last inning. First out. Pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, might be getting a little cold too. It's outside.
Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. Nice job by Jack Graff, the hero of the night so far. Two down in the inning brings up Steve Anthony. Two down here in this last half of the top half of the seventh inning. Redbirds get this out and go away winners. Two one. Ooh, and you'll get a walk. It's only ball three. That's ball three. We tried to steal one there. Got to give him credit for that one. 3-1 the count. Oh, and that's a winner. Redbirds win 5-3. Big come from behind win for Metamora. We'll be back in just a few minutes with a chat with a very happy head coach, Tony Riddle. Welcome back to Al Mulberry Field. We're here with Metamora head coach Tony Riddle. Coach, man, your kids just battled and battled and battled, and they kept it close and gave themselves a chance to win late in the game.
Yeah, we huddled up in I think the third inning, and the kid was dealing pretty good, no hitting us, and the Goss kid, and so we said, hey, we got to be a little more selective, try to get into that pitch count. But in the fifth inning, on our next huddle up, we basically said, we're 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh. We'll have a shot to win this. So just chip away, chip away. We got the 1 in the I think it was bottom of the fourth, and then we got 4 in the sixth.
Yeah.
So it set us nice. But yeah, credit to our kids. They always believe they have the game. Pitchers kept us close and gave us a shot in the end. So.
Yeah, and I thought your defense played pretty well tonight too. You know, when you had to make a play, they made plays. It's tough playing out here when it's cold.
It is, and you know, give a little bit of credit to Pekin's defense. They made some fantastic plays.
Yeah, they did.
That got them out of innings that could have led to runs for us. I know their right fielder had a sliding catch. First baseman made 2 wonderful plays on the bag, and then had a nice PFP drill to the right side, and those saved them runs. Mm-hmm. And so credit to them, but a lot of credit to our pitching staff for keeping us in that game and giving our offense a chance to come alive at the end.
Coach, we'll let you get going here because it's pretty cold out here. But,
yeah.
Coach, big win, go to 7-9 on the season.
Yes.
That has to feel awfully good.
It feels good. Had that tough spring trip, and so been grinding since we got back. Like the way we're playing right now. Have a shot in every game and go back to Pekin on Wednesday and then head down to Lincoln, and I think that game got moved to this Thursday. Okay. So that's the plan for the rest of the week.
Coach, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That'll do it from Al Mulberry Field. Redbirds win 5-3. We'll see you next week.